Hey guys, Patrick Shevlin here. I'm going to show you how to set up your Websellerguru repricer tool. I'm using this on one of my new accounts we just opened today, store number 5. So I think this tool is pretty neat. I've been messing with it for the last 2 days, and my VAs are getting to work on it tonight to start putting some listings on the new store. But this is the replacement to SKU-Grid. It's a lot easier to navigate, and it's very simple to use, but their instructions on how to set everything up are kind of screwy. The guy lives in another country, so he's a little hard to understand, and he doesn't really go over much. So I'm going to show you guys how to set up your accounts if you want to use this lister. So the first thing you want to do is when you come to your home page and you log in is you want to go over here and click on your name and then go down to your settings here, right? So once you get in your settings, you want to fill out your personal info, all of that, and then what's important is system settings. You need to go in here and you need to set your profit margins that you want to get on your sales, and then you need to this right here, this D, this is where you're going to put 15% I'm using. That's to cover your eBay and your PayPal fees to be added to the price of the listing before you put your profit margin. I have it set right now in this store for 15%. And then down here, PayPal tax 0, because we figured it in right here. Make sure you guys have this. I think the exact formula is like 15.84. I'm just using 15. So then when your product's out of stock, some people like the price to go up to like $250. For some reason, they think it helps keep the SEO in the item. That doesn't matter. I always go to $0 when the item's out of stock. Set the quantity to 0 when the product's out of stock. I always do yes. This will only work on good to canceled products. If you guys, want it to stay in stock, I don't see why you would. You can change it to no. My default quantity for all your listings, I have mine set to 1. You guys can make that whatever you want. You can set a minimum price so that if your eBay price drops, let's say $1 or $1.50, you can have this take it out of stock. You can add a shipping price to your total. I don't do that. Obviously, we're drop shipping, so we're getting free shipping anyway. And then I don't know what this discount means, so I keep it at 0. Treat prime, non-prime is out of stock. I sell non-prime items. Some people don't like to do it. I do it. So if you don't want to sell items that aren't prime, select this. Future date, don't know what it means, so I'm not worried about it. Quantity manager inventory. Set default inventory value and add some product. This is what they had in here. I left it alone. I don't really know what it means. But all this stuff I just left alone. Site view, default. I think that's, let's see. That has to do with your listings or something. I just leave that alone. Just leave it at default. Then you can save your settings. And this way, when you go in to start doing your listings, like I found, I started getting all these, squirrely profit margins that didn't make sense because I didn't have this set up first. So I was bouncing around the site trying to figure it out. Second thing you want to do is you want to go to eBay Tools, and you want to click on Repricer, and it'll bring you to this page. And if you don't have this page, then you just need to subscribe. It'll tell you you have to pay on PayPal, but I went to it at $0. So you need to go to this page, make sure that's done. Then the second thing you want to do is go to the listing builder. This is where we're going to build your listings at, and I'll show you how to do one. So you come here to the listing builder. You can start a new listing. You can make some templates. They already have a few templates in the software. I've tried them all on my store, and I like them all. I like the default one the best. It's very clean. You can add a profile, This would be for like your virtual assistants. Where back in your settings where I showed you, let me go back real quick. Some of you might need to know this. Back here in your settings, if you go to sub accounts, you can add sub accounts and you can give your virtual assistants user permissions. So they can come in here and they can only list Walmart. You can make it so they can only list eBay. You can make it so that they can't look at your balance. You can limit them to what they can do inside the software, which is awesome. So, you can have a little more control. But we'll go back to the lister. And we'll do a new listing. I'll show you how easy this is. So this is your page where you're going to start your listing. You have your store to choose from. You have Amazon, Walmart. Obviously, they're overseas. Some places, Sears. You got to make sure, UnitedStates.com. If you guys are in the UK watching this, obviously, .UK, .Canada, etc. Home Depot, Target, Overstock, AliExpress, Wayfair, Best Buy. They have a ton of good places. Bed Bath & Beyond, Hay Needle, Costco. So whatever store you're getting your product from, you want to make sure that's corresponding right there. Now URL ID. We'll do an Amazon listing. So I'll just go to Amazon real quick. And let's see, Bluetooth headphones. Bestseller. All right, so I'll take this headphone, and all I need to create my listing is the ASIN number. So we can get that up here. Always starts with a B, or obviously you can go down. Well, if you're watching my video, you probably know where to find it. Your ASIN number is down here. Boom. So all you do is take that, stick it in here in the Websellerguru. Select eBay site, ebay.com. Make sure it's the eBay account that you want. I'm using a default listing template. Hit next. And it takes about a second. Maybe more. There we go. So now it brings us inside the listing builder. Excuse me. So right here we have our title for our listing. Those of you guys that take my course know that I cannot stand commas or any other characters in a listing because they take up space and they don't help your ranking. So we have the MPAL Bluetooth headphones. I'm going to get rid of the brand. Gives me some more characters. Stereo wireless headset, foldable, soft, whatever. We're not doing title training, so I'll leave that alone. But anyway, it puts you in the right category, or you could choose the other category. So I'm just going to leave consumer electronics headphones. I'll leave that alone. You can change your category here if you want. Now this you have to do. Payment and formula calculation. You need to load your payment profile, which you have to set up on here. And it's the same thing that is in your shipping policies and return policies on eBay. You need to link them. So you can do that here. Link it. You have to do this on every listing. Link it. Product information profile. You don't need to do that. If you're drop shipping, this has a listing duration of 5 days. Go over here. You can hit good till canceled. Whatever you want your quantity to be. I'm going to make mine 1. And then this is all the information, brand, MPM, fixed price, UPC, the right UPC, because now we have to deal with the buy box. So this is going to get us the buy box UPC. Everything else is filled out already. So scroll down. And you need to do the item location. So it's going to load my profile, which is my house, my return settings. And this is getting this all from my eBay account. So now those are loaded to the listing. And we have our product description here, features and specifications. Now we have our pictures. So you can make it a private listing. I don't suggest doing that. I think it ruins your sales. But right here you have all your pictures. You can change one to be your main picture. I like to change the picture. Here's a tip, because everybody else has the same freaking picture and the same title. So I'll use a different one. Let's go with, I don't know, this looks cool. Right, so now I'll stick out. And all I got to do is hit submit listing. And we wait about 30 seconds. And our item has been listed. So now let's take a look at the item. So I'm going to click here to view the item, and I'll show you guys what kind of a listing this thing makes. Got our headset, got our price. It says 1 viewed per hour. Space saving design, you know, the picture. Fast and free shipping, because my shipping policies are set up. All the pictures were loaded that fast. And then we come down to the description. Everything's filled in. Right? We go to shipping and payments. Got my city that I live in. Free shipping, retail ground. You know, then I have always on all my listings, I have the upsell for $9.99 for the expedited shipping, even though they're going to get it in a couple of days fast anyway. Some people do it, and that's a little extra money in your pocket. So we'll go back to description, and it fills it all in. Very nice looking listing, has the features, return policies, you know, only 48 P.O. boxes, yada yada, exchange return policy, it's all there. So that's how you do it for an Amazon listing, and I'll do a Walmart one real quick since I'm doing the video for you guys. So while we're down here, we just hit new listing. And now let's go to Wally World. And let's see. Do a TV stand, something over free shipping. Alright, let's say we want to sell this TV stand. All I need from Walmart is this number on the very end of the URL. Go back to the Guru, Walmart.com, put that number, next. We wait a second. It's not very fast. It takes like 10 to 20 seconds sometimes to get to the next page, but it works really well, so I'm not going to complain about it. It's searching Walmart for the product so it can set up the listing. Alright, there it is. So now we have our title here. I'm not going to do all the keywords. Obviously, we already went over most important. Load your profile. Good to canceled. I like 1. Just me. Everything's filled out. Do my location. The description, there isn't one, but there's features. A lot of the times these, you know, simple stuff, this won't be in there. Don't worry about it. It's got all the pictures. Let's see, everybody else is using this kind of a main image. So let's change it to that one. Submit. And we see how fast, you know, if you have a virtual assistant doing the research for you, they could put up, you know, 10, 15 listings an hour, no problem, using the tool. So I'll just let this put up, and then I'll show you what the Walmart listing looks like. And obviously you guys can figure it out for, overstock. I'm not going to spend all that time and go over everything. So we'll view it. And just like that, there it is. It's on my store. All the pictures, little description, shipping policy. Everything's there. So that's how you use the lister. When you are setting it up over here in eBay tools, let's see. I think it was view and link accounts. You need to go in here and link your eBay account to the software, and then it's going to ask you to, it'll pop up the eBay page and say, okay, go ahead and let it link. I think this is it. It's either this or view and add accounts. But that's the lister, and it works pretty good. So if you guys are tired of SKU Grid, I'll put a link next to the video, and you guys can join up to the Websellerguru and save yourself some time and headache. Also, the pricing is really good on it too. I had to go over the pricing, but it's a lot cheaper than what I was using. This is going to save me about $800 a month using this lister. All right, that's it, guys.